Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel Upcoming Cyclone Updates. This is the latest weather forecast for United States in a detailed breakdown for the next 2 days. First off, if you're watching our channel for first time and still haven't subscribed, so subscribe now so you don't miss any crucial weather forecast and watch complete video for getting better information. Thanks a lot. This week, much of the United States will experience widespread and dangerous heat. 2 significant heatwaves will dominate the weather patterns across the country. One heatwave will expand from the plains in Mississippi Valley into the southeast, while another heatwave begins to take hold over portions of the west. These conditions are a result of a strong upper-level high-pressure system that will remain anchored over the southern tier of the United States. On Wednesday and Thursday, forecast high temperatures will soar into the low to mid-100s over much of the Central Plains and southern high plains. The middle and lower Mississippi Valley will experience mid to upper 90s. Similarly, high temperatures in the southeast and southern mid-Atlantic will climb into the mid to upper 90s. These temperature ranges are dangerous on their own, but the high humidity values, especially in the eastern portions of the plains, Mississippi Valley, and southeast, will exacerbate the situation. Heat indices in these areas are expected to soar into the 105 to 110 degree range, with some locations reaching as high as 115 degrees. Consequently, numerous heat-related warnings and advisories have been issued. The combination of hot temperatures and high heat indices will be particularly dangerous for individuals without access to adequate air conditioning. Overnight lows will only drop into the mid to upper 70s, providing little relief from the oppressive heat. This pattern underscores the importance of taking precautions to stay safe during this extreme weather. Looking ahead to Thursday, an approaching cold front will bring some relief in terms of temperatures and humidity levels from the middle Missouri Valley into the Central Plains. However, this relief will be short-lived, as an upper-level ridge will begin to build northward over the west. This ridge will quickly cause high temperatures across much of the northern tier of the west to rise from near-average levels on Wednesday to 10 to 20 degrees above average by Thursday. Forecast highs will reach into the 90s for the Pacific Northwest, northern Rockies, and northern High Plains, with temperatures in the 100s over much of the northern Great Basin. Similar to the areas further east, many heat-related watches and advisories have been issued in the west, as this heat will be dangerous for those without adequate air conditioning. Additionally, smoke from regional wildfires will continue to impact parts of the west, resulting in hazy conditions and poor air quality. This combination of heat and poor air quality presents a significant health risk, especially for vulnerable populations such as the elderly, young children, and those with pre-existing respiratory conditions. In the northern and central plains, an upper-level wave and surface frontal system will continue to move eastward into the Midwest on Thursday. This system will bring a threat of severe weather and flash flooding over the next couple of days. The combination of plentiful surface moisture, strong to extreme instability, and strong flow aloft will contribute to the development of intense thunderstorms. On Wednesday, the Storm Prediction Center, SPC, has outlined an enhanced risk of severe weather, level 3 out of 5, over the middle Missouri Valley. A broader slight risk of severe weather extends westward into portions of the plains and southeastward into the middle Mississippi and Ohio valleys, as well as the southern Appalachians. Isolated thunderstorms over the plains in the late afternoon may produce very large hail and significant wind gusts. As the evening progresses, storm coverage is expected to expand and organize into a convective system over the middle Missouri Valley, posing a threat for more widespread significant wind gusts. Additional storms are anticipated along a warm front stretching southeast into the middle Mississippi and Ohio valleys and the southern Appalachians. These storms may organize into another convective system, bringing a threat of damaging wind gusts. The expanding coverage of storms into the evening hours, combined with plentiful moisture and stronger storms capable of producing intense downpours, will increase the likelihood of heavy rainfall totals. Consequently, a slight risk of excessive rainfall, level 2 out of 4, covers the same region, highlighting the potential for scattered instances of flash flooding. This pattern will persist into Thursday as the system shifts eastward into the Midwest. The severe weather threat will focus on portions of the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley, particularly near a lifting warm front and ahead of the approaching cold front. Scattered thunderstorms are forecast to increase in coverage during the evening, potentially organizing into another convective system moving southeastward from northeastern Illinois into central Indiana, northern Kentucky, and southwestern Ohio. The main threat will be damaging winds, with another slight risk of excessive rainfall for the potential of additional flash flooding. In the northeast, showers and thunderstorms are expected ahead of another upper-level wave and cold front approaching the region on Wednesday. High moisture levels lingering over the area may lead to locally heavy downpours, heightening the threat of flash flooding, particularly in portions of northern New England. This region recently experienced historic amounts of rainfall on Tuesday, exacerbating the risk of flooding. As a result, a slight risk of excessive rainfall and flood watches are in place. The front will weaken and push eastward on Thursday, with lingering shower chances most likely over Maine. High temperatures will rise into the upper 80s to low 90s following the system's departure, with humidity producing muggy conditions. Further south, over portions of the southeast and Florida, showers and thunderstorms are expected on Wednesday, with moderate to locally heavy rainfall possible. Storm chances will linger into Thursday, albeit at lower levels. In the southwest, daily monsoonal showers and thunderstorms will continue, with some heavy downpours and an isolated threat of flash flooding. An approaching upper-level shortwave will lead to greater coverage of thunderstorms over south-central Arizona on Wednesday. A slight risk of excessive rainfall is in place, highlighting a locally higher threat for flash flooding. Forecast high temperatures in the region will remain closer to average compared to northern areas of the West. Coastal California will see highs in the 60s and 70s, while the Four Corners region and higher terrain of the Southwest will experience 80s and 90s. Interior California and the Central Great Basin will see highs in the 90s to low 100s, and the desert Southwest will experience mid to upper 100s. Meteorological context and explanations. Heatwaves and upper-level high-pressure systems. Heatwaves occur when a region experiences prolonged periods of excessively high temperatures. These events are often associated with high-pressure systems in the upper levels of the atmosphere. An upper-level high-pressure system, also known as an anticyclone, is characterized by descending air that inhibits cloud formation and promotes clear skies. This lack of cloud cover allows for more solar radiation to reach the surface, resulting in higher temperatures. Additionally, the descending air compresses and warms, further contributing to the heat. The strong upper-level high pressure that will remain in place over the southern tier of the U.S. this week is a classic setup for a heatwave. This high pressure acts as a heat dome, trapping heat near the surface and preventing cooler air from moving into the region. As a result, temperatures will soar to dangerous levels. Heat indices and humidity. The heat index is a measure of how hot it feels when relative humidity is factored in with the actual air temperature. High humidity levels prevent the body from effectively cooling itself through sweating, as the moisture in the air slows the evaporation process. This can make the heat feel much more intense and increases the risk of heat-related illnesses such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke. In the eastern portions of the plains, Mississippi Valley, and southeast, high humidity values will push heat indices into the 105 to 110 degree range, with some locations reaching as high as 115 degrees. These conditions are extremely hazardous, and it is crucial for people in these areas to take precautions to stay cool and hydrated. Wildfires and air quality. In the western U.S., the combination of high temperatures and dry conditions creates an environment conducive to wildfires. Wildfire smoke contains fine particulate matter that can penetrate deep into the lungs, posing serious health risks, especially for individuals with respiratory conditions, the elderly, and children. Poor air quality from wildfire smoke can cause a range of health issues, including respiratory irritation, reduced lung function, and exacerbated asthma and other lung diseases. The hazy conditions and poor air quality resulting from wildfires in the West will compound the dangers of the heatwave. People in affected areas should monitor air quality reports and take steps to reduce exposure to smoke, such as staying indoors with windows and doors closed and using air purifiers if available. Severe weather and thunderstorms. Severe weather, including thunderstorms, is often associated with cold fronts and upper-level disturbances. Thunderstorms develop when warm, moist air rises and cools, causing the moisture to condense into clouds and precipitation. When there is sufficient instability in the atmosphere, thunderstorms can become severe, producing large hail, damaging winds, and even tornadoes. The enhanced risk of severe weather over the middle Missouri Valley on Wednesday is due to the presence of plentiful surface moisture, strong instability, and strong flow aloft. These conditions are conducive to the development of intense thunderstorms capable of producing very large hail and significant wind gusts. As the system moves eastward into the Midwest, the threat of severe weather and flash flooding will continue, with scattered thunderstorms potentially organizing into convective systems. Flash flooding and excessive rainfall. Flash flooding occurs when heavy rainfall overwhelms the drainage capacity of an area, leading to rapid water accumulation. This can happen in a short period, making it particularly dangerous. Excessive rainfall, combined with already saturated soils or urban areas with poor drainage, increases the risk of flash flooding. Thanks for watching.